Hey guys, so this is the unboxing of the I2M Chrome Pro. Inside you'll find a GPS unit, R1 adapter to OEM dash, bracket for the dash to go on your fairing stay. This is the optional Wi-Fi unit, it's just a USB. And here we have the O2 sensor, and here's the wiring harness. So when you take the main harness out, this is everything separated right here. Got your adapter, your GPS unit. This is the main harness. Connects to your battery terminal. This is for the GPS. Here's a USB port to download your data or connect your Wi-Fi antenna. This is a handlebar switch if you wanted to go with an I2M handlebar switch. And then this plug, I'll show you in a second, connects to the adapter that came with the kit, which connects to the OEM harness. And this 16 pin here, this goes to the back of the I2M unit. And then you have your O2 sensor harness. This connects to the O2 side, and this 20 pin plugs into the back of your I2M. And this connects to the adapter for the R1, which you're going to plug everything in now. I'm going to plug in the main harness to the R1 adapter and the O2 sensor harness to the R1 adapter. Right, so there's everything plugged in. This went in here, and this went to the O2 sensor. Okay, so real quick, this plugs into the OEM harness. This is the 16 pin that goes to the back of the I2M, and here's the 20 pin that goes to the back of the I2M. This is already with the dash removed, obviously. Here's the OEM harness that gets plugged in to that adapter I just showed you. Now, because I already have an FTECU auto-tune kit, we're going to have another bung made for the Graves full titanium system that we got on here. So I'm thinking, just going to put it right next to this one, and should be good enough. Not hit anything. Alright, so now that I got the harness all plugged in together, I'm gonna take a stab at trying to see how I can route this around. I was thinking to probably go from the fairing stay down through here, just continue on here down to the O2 sensor cable for FTECU, which is right here. And I'll just put the other cable right next to this one and snake it up through here. Tank has been removed, and I'm waiting for a new battery, which should be here tomorrow. So we should be able to start moving these cables right through here. Okay, so again, I just wanted to show you how I was thinking to route this and show you the connection to the OEM harness. So I'm going to try to go across through here. And this plugs into the O2 sensor. We're going to run that afterwards. So I took all the contents out of the R1 bracket. This would sit on top of your fairing stay. I'm not really sure where the rest of all this goes, but we're going to find out. We have the contents of the I2M Chrome Pro dash. We have the unit. TPMS sensors. We have the antenna, which goes on the back of the unit for the TPMS. And there's a shroud for the harness, like a boot for the cables. And this you don't need unless you're plugging in to the OEM cable yourself. That's what the adapter, the R1 adapter does, replaces that. So it's plug and play. On the back of the unit, the video camera goes here if you had like a Logitech 270. This is your TPMS antenna, and here's your 16 and 20 pin. So let's try to mount up the bracket and see how this thing fits. Alright, so I think I got this figured out. The bracket goes over the unit, and then these 4 little screws, those go on these 4 posts, and then I believe these 3 posts, they're threaded on opposite ends. They go on top with these in place at the end to hold them in on the fairing stick. So I think I got this bracket figured out. The 4 holes that are for these 4 small screws. Make sure that this is facing up on the bracket. That goes there on these 4 posts. But before we do that, we're going to put these 3 posts which go into the stock fairing stay or the fairing stay on the bike with this top hole, and then these 2 side ones on opposite ends. We'll do that first, and then we'll add this to the dash. Here's what it looks like when you're done. So again, this goes on top of the dash, and then the dash goes over to the fairing stay. So I imagine what we're going to do is we're going to push these through here, right? And then on the other end, we have 3 bolts with washers right here, which should go behind here to hold this in place. So I already went ahead and pushed this through, but just to show you, I believe these 3 posts go through here, and then I'm going to tighten these up with these bolts that were supplied with the unit. Here we got the 3 bolts and washers mounted up behind the fairing stay, and you're going to want to get a wrench to kind of hold these in place as you tighten the Allen bolts, all 3 of them. This was a pain in the ass getting these cables through the boot, but anyway, they get plugged in here, and then we're going to run the O2 sensor and see how that works out. So I think this route's going to work out. Just going to follow this main harness and then snake up underneath here and come out on top. Here's the O2 sensor, which will snake back down, and got your GPS antenna connection, and the battery terminals. So I should get this tidied up hopefully tomorrow.